Hi everyone, welcome to this reading. So you guys, this reading is going to be about what do people talk about you or say about you, okay? Mostly what you don't know about, okay, when you leave a room or just in general, the people in your life, what do they say about you? Maybe even strangers, who knows? So we'll find out what they say about you, and these are the three groups that you have. This is group 1. And I don't know the name of these crystals, but they are crystals. That's all I know. This is for group 1. Here we have group 2. And this is your crystal. And last but not the least, this is group 3. And this is your crystal. Alright guys, so those are the three groups that you have, and choose whichever is calling your name, and I will see you on your group. Alright, hi group 2. So you chose this card. This is the King of Cups, the healing card in this deck. And this is the OSHO deck here. And let's find out, what do people say about you? Alright, so I have some pre-shuffled cards here. And I'll put them here, starting with this card. Yes, so we have the 6 of Wands, the 3 of Wands, and we have the 3 of Wands another time with another deck. Okay, so I am already getting that people look forward to see you. People look forward to see you, to meet you. It's almost like no one compares is what I'm getting. No one compares your energy. Like no one replaces your energy, and they look forward to see you. It's almost like they wait for you. And we have the Knight of Swords here. We have Black Mage here, and here's the message behind it, so you can take a screenshot if you'd like to read it. Okay, that's number 11. Nice. We have Flight. Okay, and it says let your creative imagination fly. So I'm also getting that you are also very, very attractive. That is also something that people talk about. Like that's like one of the main things is what I'm feeling here. It's almost like they really talk about the way you dress. Then we have the White Gold Dragon from Lyra. It says connects you to the highest Christ light. Develop your causal chakra, bathe in 9th dimensional Christ light. Okay, so you guys, I'd forgotten to turn on the beautiful sounds in the background, and when I remembered I just did it. Okay, so what I'm getting here also is that when it's something about your outfits, right? Something about your fashion here. So it's like when you, whatever you wear, it somehow is very extravagant. Somehow it's very different. It kind of stands out here. It really stands out, and your outfits, the way you carry yourself is something people talk about. Maybe you're like very well put, or you're really petite and you dress really nice, or it's just very prim and proper every time, or your hair look really nice. But I'm on the opposite side. I'm also getting that it could also be that you your hair are like messy, or you just, you know, they're just open and flowing and something like that. But it really it really stands out to other people. I'm also getting your physique is also something, your build is something that people talk about. If you're a man, you've got a really nice build. It's something really attractive to people. Let me get another card from this deck. Oh, wow. You know, with the Six of Wands and now the Magician. Oh my gosh. It's like you're really popular is what I'm getting. Like really popular. You're very confident, okay? That's something that people talk about as well. How confident you are, how you present yourself. You're really expressive. Someone who does not hold back. You know, whatever they say, or they express themselves very openly, or there's a way, there's a grace in expressing yourself. Either you are very upfront about how you come across and it's almost like shocking to people, and other times it's like very balanced, very reserved, even waiting for your turn to speak. But it's like people look forward to hear you speak. And I'm also getting that when you enter a room, a special kind of energy comes. It's like an energy that people don't feel without you. It's something very rapid, very fast about your energy. Maybe you're a fast speaker, or something like that. It's like everything starts moving along very fast. Work starts getting done, or people get very competitive maybe when they're around you, and it's very evident to every person. You know, with the Magician and the Black Mage, you could be like a really strong manifester, a very strong manifester. I can't say this enough. You really stand out. You're like one person and the others. It's like, now it doesn't mean that the other people are anything less or anything like that. You don't need to compare. But what I'm getting here is it's like you are the performer and the other people are the audience. And yeah, that's something, you know, maybe a lot of people have a crush on you or something like that because of this reason, you know. It's really like, some people might, even if there's, you know, certain people that have a crush on you or something like that, if you feel like you do deal with a scenario or a group of people who might, you know, develop a crush on you, it can be very, it's very possible. And I am also seeing that they might feel that you're out of their league, or you're very guarded, or you're very like detached from the group. You're very different, and you don't let, it's not like you know, well, it can be because of the Nine of Wands is here. It can be that people feel that you're guarded, you're kind of aloof, you keep people at bay, and you only let in people when you've really had a good conversation, a couple of conversations with them. Almost like when you've become friends with them is when they get to know the real you. Otherwise, you're just this person who's just popular and comes very quickly and goes very quickly. Very good at doing your own job. That's also something that I'm seeing here, that people really think that whatever you do, you do it really well. It's almost like people talk about how cunning, how clever, how sharp you are. They think you're very intelligent, very sharp, very wise, almost like clever wise, like worldly wise kind of a feeling is here. Let's see from these cards. Oh, okay. Look. Oh my gosh, I think I was missing this point, and here we have it. Elephant. It says, open yourself to true abundance. Archangels Mary and Raphael. Elephant. Elephants are really a symbol of abundance here, and Wow, I'm also noticing the green a lot. And water. So here's the thing, I feel like on the inside, because we have King of Cups here too, on the inside you may be a very soft person, and you feel like, really, that's what people think about me? They think that I'm clever and this and that. Or it could be that you are very clever, but you are a little guarded because you feel sensitive on the inside. But we have the elephant here, and this is really talking about how much power you hold. People really think that you hold a lot of power. Like an elephant can also kill a lion, right? I think. So that's how people look at you, like you're kind and everything, you're friendly and everything, but they do know that you can kill a lion. It's almost like they do realize how much power you have, and that's something that I think they talk about. If they don't talk about it with each other, they definitely think about it. But it's not a big deal if they talk about it, because you are some sort of a something special, you know. People also talk about how expressive you are. Did I say that? How honest you are. It's like you don't bother when you have to say the truth, and that's also something that people say about you now. I'm mostly seeing that they like about you, that they like that about you, but you know, people can have different opinions. People do also think that you're rich. You know how we were talking about clothing and the way you dress or the way you talk, walk. There's a vibe of an abundant person, a person who's doing well financially, especially. Also, people talk about your success here. There's something about you being successful, and that's something that people really talk about. How much success you've achieved, or how you're just always looking forward, always moving forward. It's like people talk about that you're really focused in your life, really focused on self. That's what I'm seeing for you guys here, group 1. So I hope that this resonated, and please let me know if it did. I love to read comments, really I do. And thank you so much for watching, you guys, and I love you. Take care. Bye bye. Hi group 2, so you chose this card. It says you are good enough, full moon in Virgo, and this crystal, and we're gonna find out what do people say about you. So guys, here are your pre-shuffled cards. I think this is how they face it. Anyways, okay, these are your pre-shuffled cards, and let's find out what do people say about you. So we have dolphin, and you can take a screenshot if you want to read these messages behind these cards. Okay, I'm already getting you are a strong personality. It's like you have a lot of wisdom. It's like you're wise, you're experienced in something, or just in general. People talk about how wise you are. Okay, the next card we have is Fifth Dimension, and this is the message behind it. Yeah, there's a mature energy to you. There's a very mature, fatherly or motherly, or a very wise person, someone who can give advice, someone to whom people come for advice, for clarity on things, a mediator even. Okay, then we have the Five of Cups. Okay, so sometimes people may talk about how lonely you are, or well, it doesn't have to be that this is what people say, but I'm getting this message that people might sometimes, it's almost like they might empathize or sympathize with you, that how beautiful, how amazing, how wise, how loving you are, and yet you haven't received it from others. or like there's something that went wrong maybe in your life, and people really feel that for you. People really feel that you deserve all the happiness in the world. I'm getting a very kind energy from this pile, this group, and I feel like other people too get a very strong kind energy from you, and that's what they talk about, how kind, how wise you are, and how you deserve really beautiful things in life, and how sometimes maybe you're left alone, or you're just not given what you deserve. Then we have the Knight of Wands. Wow, right under Virgo. It's giving me a strong feeling of also, you know how you see how there's like flowers on both of these women's heads. Look, flowers here, and there's flowers here. So I am getting that people do think that you have a very good head, very wise, as I said, very brainy, very intelligent. But with the flowers, it's giving me the feeling of not you don't have a head without a heart, is what I'm getting. You're not like freakishly logical or rational. You do take in consideration how people feel. So very nurturing vibe as well, very kind, very loving, but also very attractive is also what I'm getting with these flowers. Really feminine, really attractive. Then we have strength. Wow. Yeah, a strong persona, a strong personality, strong sense of values and morals even. You know, it's like you don't lie, you've got certain morals that you don't do, so people can trust you fully. We have Mother Mary, number 36. It says, Mother Mary and the unicorns are blessing you. We have the Ace of Wands here, and we have Haina, dare to be different. Wow, that's like a wild card energy here in your deck, in your pile. And we have a space for another card here, so let's get another card. So what do people talk about group 2? Do people say when it comes to group? Wow, the Magician came in the first group as well. But like we have the Hierophant and the Magician together. Whoa. Okay, whoa. Two very powerful masculines here. One is a masculine, but I see the Magician. I really feel that Magician has, because it has like an infinity on a symbol on his head here, it's on his stable. I get a feeling that he's not completely masculine or completely feminine. In a sense, it's like a mixture of both. But I see very strong two masculines here coming, and we have strength here. What I'm feeling here, yeah, there's this feel of like morals, doing the right thing. It's like you may be older in general, among the people that you're dealing with or you're asking about, or there's just an energy of you being older. It's like you're wise, you're an old soul, you're mentally and emotionally more grown up than the others, or these people especially that are talking about you. And they do talk about how no matter what, you will speak the truth, and no matter what, you will come with the right advice. You will give the right advice to anyone. It's almost like they talk about how you might not have any enemies at all. It's like you're so nice that people say that there's no way anyone has a bone to pick with this person. And also I'm feeling that people do talk about how, so there's two ways here, there's two things here. Some people, I think, talk about how you might not have all that you deserve, or you might not be loved the way you deserve, or something along those lines. And other people talk about how you have everything, you must have everything. I think people who are not close to you, or maybe are close to you, something like that, they talk about how you have everything, how you're now this can go for like things that are not tangible, okay, like intelligence, emotional intelligence, cleverness, passion for life, tools, you know, all kinds of tools, clear communication, expression, you know, all of that. And some people feel that you have everything in the physical reality as well, because I'm feeling even with this Hierophant, there's like a sense of you know, Virgo green, in Hyena, it's like people do think you stand out, and something to do with it's like you've got something, maybe there's accessories or the kind of clothes you wear, there's something different. And it's almost like people think you buy clothes from like an expensive store or something. That's very specific, but I'm getting it. There's also another thing with the Magician, and the Ace of Wands is also here. Very, very attractive, okay? People do talk about how you're attractive, but well, you could be very physically attractive, I'm not saying you're not, but I'm getting this energetically, it's like something magnetic about your personality, and that's like whoa, that's kind of like a spark in people's life that kind of opens up people's hearts and minds, and kind of opens up their eyes a little bit. They're more awake when you're in the room, you know. And Hyena, dare to be different. I'm getting that there's something about your gaze here that people might talk about, or maybe if they don't talk about, they do feel that you have a very piercing gaze. People talk about the strength of your character here. They talk about how your character is really, really strong. And again, you are very different. You definitely are very different. Someone so mature, people definitely talk about how different you are, how unique you are. I'm feeling there's a kind of an unpredictability in your personality. It's like dolphins come out of water and then they go into water, right? That's like the level of unpredictability is what I'm seeing here. It's like people don't know how you will really react. So there's this contrast of like a very mature person, and at the same time someone so unpredictable, they're like a kid. It's like you can't expect, because we also have the Knight of Wands in the Hierophant, so it's definitely that energy where it feels like, I mean, this person has a very young, youthful energy, but sometimes they're like so wise. Sometimes they say things that is like whoa, what? Is that the same person? I'm also getting that people do acknowledge how loving you are. People love the strength of your character. People love how grounded and loving you are, how you have certain values and morals, and how unpredictable you are at the same time, with the piercing gaze here with the Hyena. It's like you see through them, and to some people that's scary, to other that's very hot, very appealing. So yeah, group 2, that's what I'm getting for you. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I love to read your comments, just want to say that, and thank you, love you, bye bye. Hi group 3, welcome to your reading, guys. So this is the card that you chose, Justice, and this is the crystal that you've chosen. So So let's find out, what do people say about you? What do people talk about when it comes to you? Okay, so I have some pre-shuffled cards, you guys. Let's find out. We have touching earth, planting something new. Then we have the King of Pentacles. Wow. Wow. Then we have Archangel Raphael or Raphael. Number 4, it says healing and abundance are coming to you. Wow. Then we have the 3 of Swords. We have Justice. Again, you chose the Justice card here, and you've got Justice again. Wow. And we have the Page of Pentacles. We have the Ace of Cups. And we have this card, the Corporation card. This is from Diana Cooper's Atlantis cards deck. Yeah, Atlantis cards, yes. Corporation, and this is the message behind it if you want to read it. Take a screenshot maybe. Okay, you guys, I'll get 2 more cards from 2 more decks for you, and I already want to share that this feels like you're a very charitable person, is something that people talk about, like a very generous personality is what I'm getting. Justice twice here, and the King of Pentacles, and the other combinations as well, you know, healing and abundance. It feels like people recognize that you have a lot to give, and a lot in general, that you have a lot. So they might think that you're someone who has a full cup, like someone who has a full life, who has all the resources, all the tools, right? And so much so that you can help other people. And this can also talk about you know, how you help people, something that they recognize and maybe talk about you or say about you, that even though you're not like the most the person who has the most or has a lot, but very generous still. Like this King of Pentacles energy is like you have a lot. You know, it can talk about abundance and stability and all of those things, but it really is the character of the King of Pentacles that's like very grounded, very generous, who is a giver, who can provide, right? What do people say about these 3? Okay, so we have the High Priestess. Wow. Oh wow. You know, I was thinking what this is, and look, the card keeps slipping. It came with the 3 of Swords, and it gives me a feeling that people think that you have a lot of depth, like a lot of you're very sensitive, very emotional, and very sensitive. Ooh, wow, look at that. And I was like, you know, I was looking at this deck, I was like, why is this not going inside? And I couldn't see what's going on, and here it is. This one flipped too, and this is the 7 of Swords, the High Priestess and the 7 of Swords. Whoa, that's like major hidden energy, like hidden vibes, something like that. And And the place that this was card, the Seven of Swords, was flipped is this, the Tower. So I'm really getting, this is very interesting, you guys. Okay, you guys, even before I go to this deck, although this is very significant here, that the top card on this deck as well, as I was saying, the where the Seven of Swords was flipped in the deck was this place, right? Right in the middle of the deck. And this is the Tower. Now, this can talk about secrets being revealed. And and we have the High Priestess and the Seven of Swords here. This is like a very interesting combination here. These both cards have a similarity that they both talk about secrets and hidden things, and I'm just feeling that people talk about you, that you have something that you do, is what I'm feeling, because it comes under the page of above the Page of Pentacles, right? I'm getting that people talk about that there's something mysterious about you, like either they think that you're psychic, because it's like they feel that they can't hide from you anything. They can't hide anything from you. You're very psychic, or you see things through. And that it's like sometimes people might be a bit scared of you, to be honest, because we have Justice twice, and then, you know, these powerful cards here. It's like you do something on your own. Maybe could be a healer, a meditator, a tarot card reader, palmistry, maybe astrology, or just in general very psychic, or you're doing something, maybe healing, something like that, psychic healing. It could go, you know, many ways. If it's not something like that, even, I feel like there's something about you that's very different, that's very sharp and like a cutting sword. And people think like, how do they know? I can't hide from them. It's like they're so they can see right through stuff. And very honest person I'm getting here. People do talk about that. I'm also getting that you might feel lonely because of this sometimes. It's like you feel that, what is wrong with me, or if not what's wrong with me, just why do certain people don't get along with me? It's not like I've done anything to them or something. There's this air to you that's very mysterious. They don't think that you'd ever be lonely, that you'd ever feel lonely. They feel like you're always doing something that you enjoy. There's only certain people that realize that you've got problems too, you know. But that's like, I think, a very close group of yours that knows that. But a very mysterious vibe, that, like, they don't know when you come into a room, like it's like you're almost like unpredictable is what I'm getting. Oh, they do know when you come into a room. When you enter a room, it's very evident. It's like they notice you. But there's also this energy of like not knowing what's going on behind that, like maybe wearing a mask or something like that. You don't have to wear a mask, I'm just saying that. Someone who is feels very mysterious, you know. It's like they have so many depths, and people feel that there is more to this person. And on the top of this deck, although I have to get a card from this deck, we have Horse, care for others and let them be free. Archangels, Mary and Crystal. So this feels like you're definitely a very generous person, and this is something that people really talk about, how kind you are, how caring you are as well. You know, with the unicorns coming here, this unicorn here, these are like horses, but in different dimensions, in other dimensions. And I'm getting that you do stand out. Are you a cop? I get that feel too here. Well, anyways, whether you are or not, it's just that something about you is like different. Also very strong. You're very strong. Justice, you know, and this Seven of Swords. It's like, you know, to be this guy, the Seven of Swords, this guy, you have to be really like have a lot of strength, like physical strength to climb up this castle, right? That this person is climbing up. So it feels like you have a lot of strength. This could be hinting at the inner strength that you have. But with the horse as well, I feel like there's a lot of strength to you. Maybe you're a male and you have like that body or something like that. And people notice that. Also something about your hair is also standing out here. So as I was saying, care for others and let them be free. This could also be a message for you. If this resonates, please take that. So that card and the cooperation card coming here, you know, this card. This card also talks about togetherness and what can you share today, right? About sharing and being together. I feel like you have this air about you that you do justice. You do the right thing, you know, because High Priestess sits in the middle here and there's like justice on both of her sides. It's like no nonsense can pass through you, like without being seen around you. And that's what something that people talk about, like, whoa, don't mess with this person, bro. It's like, no, they won't have it. Like, they'll tell you to your face, you know, they'll tell you how they feel to your face and they won't regret it. Oh wow, so this is a very specific message. Take it if it resonates and leave if it doesn't. But I'm feeling like it's almost like people think that or talk about like you won't care. The truth is the truth. Or if this is your opinion, for example, doesn't have to be the truth, but just your opinion, that people talk about that this person will be brutally honest and they won't care how you feel. Like, they won't care how you feel, but this person will be brutally honest, is what people say about you, okay? Or be, yeah, completely expressive. Doesn't matter how you feel about it. You might be an air sign. That's something that I'm getting here strongly. But you don't have to be. So let's get another card from this. Oh, okay, right away. Just was there. I'm getting a beautiful energy here. You're not someone like cunning or clever, or someone who's like trying to, you know, what is it? Acts or pull strings. Anyways, yeah, you're a person who's very honest, very to the point. And that's what people talk about as well when they talk about you. It's like, this person is very to the point, very honest. But also I'm also seeing that you're loving, very loving at the same time. It's not like you're just swords and swords. You're cups too. You're like, because we have High Priestess, I'm getting a very beautiful, clear vibe, a clear frequency from this pile here. It's like people will know that if I talk to this person will tell me the truth. Alright, so the card that we have here, guys, is the Bee. Spread heart healing with joy, Archangel Perlimik and Premenlake. Oh, okay. I thought it was Perlimik. Okay. So Ace of Cups and this card. As I was saying, yes, there's something very caring and loving about you as well. Like, you you do say what you feel without a doubt. You're very honest, but at the same time you care about others a lot. You know, with this touching earth, planting something new, there's a level of sensitivity that I'm getting for you. It's like people acknowledge that you're also very sensitive, and this kind of a person definitely has to be sensitive. If not on the outside, definitely on the inside, very sensitive. Not everyone can pick up on that, but yes, some people do realize that you are sensitive. It's like some people might say that, oh, don't be scared of that person. It's like, for example, some person is talking to you, have you seen that person, have you talked to them, they're like so scary, bro, or so mysterious, I don't know what's going on. They're like, what's up with that person, they're so scary or so mysterious, or I've not talked to them because it's like they seem very aloof or something like that. And the other person will be like, no, that person is cool, they just look like that, or they're just honest, it's nothing, like they're not scary, that's not it, they're very loving. Because, you know, touching earth is it really giving me the feels of like being connected with Gaia. And it really, this talks about sensitivity, being in love with mother Gaia, being in connection with Gaia. And not everybody can do that. There's a level of sensitivity and an internal peace that you need. And that could also be a thing here with the Three of Swords and the High Priestess, that people feel that you bring them peace. It's like every time you speak, there's wisdom. It's like when this book opens, there's wisdom that flows out. You know, like the butterflies, there's transformative words. Maybe you say things not very often, but when you say them, they cut through like a knife. They're so clear, they're so full of wisdom. There's sometimes there's like realizations that have happened for people on the things that you have said, and it's really helped them heal. Yeah. Can we get a clarifier here for the Three of Swords? What's the Three of Swords talking about? What do people say about group 3? So, you guys, I pulled out a clarifier for the Three of Swords, and we have the Empress and the Ten of Cups. You know, these two cards are like so mealy. If we talk about both of these cards together, they talk about a lot of love here, a lot of mothering energy, and there's pomegranates on both of these cards. There's a very feminine vibe that you give off as well. Like a very beautiful body. I'm just gonna put it out there. That's something that people might talk about. If you know your body like stands out, or it's like something attractive. Yeah. So the Three of Swords here, the Three of Swords is clarified by the Empress and the Ten of Cups, something that I was picking up on, but I really wanted to clarify it. People do find you very loving, very healing, a very healing presence. It's like you're just what they need in times of stress, or when they're heartbroken, or when they're like sad, because Archangel Raphael is right here with number 40, makes a 4. So yeah, people do find you a very nurturing presence. It's like you heal their heart, you help them feel happy, you help them feel love. It's almost like, you know how this Empress is like almost like bringing fruits bringing pomegranates. So it's like this healing energy that you give. This can also talk about a specific person that you're in a relationship with, or you really love and they love you, or something like that. It's reciprocated. They really what do you say, honor and appreciate is the word. They really appreciate the way you give to them, the way you're generous to them, you know, because in hard times you've really helped this person, almost like a mother. It doesn't matter what gender you are, but it's like this loving energy. It's like being there for each other, you know. If you're a male, being there for the feminine. If you're a female, being there for the masculine. So it doesn't have to be this like masculine and feminine. It can be any people, any friends that you have. But yes, a very loving presence. It's like people can talk to you in person, and you will be there for them to talk to them in person. And that's something that people can't share with a lot of people, you know, because they feel that with you it's personal. If they talk to you, it'll be kept a secret, and it'll be a very it'll be something that is respected. Like their thoughts, their feelings, and their vulnerability is respected when they talk to you. And that's what people talk about as well as, oh yeah, people do say this. I'm gonna say this. It seems very specific, but it could be like for everyone. You keep secrets really well. Like you honor other people's personal experiences, and if they've shared something with you, if they've confided in you with something, some sort of information, they know that you are an honest person, and you won't disrespect them by, you know, sending out the information here and there. You'll keep that private. So yeah, very mature. Alright, you guys, group 3, that was your reading. I hope that it made you feel good, and I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. I love you. Take care. Bye bye.